Oh, Trust Fall video update 3. Um, I came to the forest because, I love it here. This is my thinking place. This is where I come to escape, where I like to just drive, where there's nothing but nature. So I got my test results, and I also got my job back. Um, it's been a week since I stopped working, but last week when, I stopped working, that I left it to my team, I, I didn't do anything, dude. I didn't worry about job hunting. I didn't worry about anything. I told myself I would start applying at jobs on Monday. That I would take the weekend to just purge the energy, to just alchemize the energy, to just, call my energy back, call my powers back, call my balance, and find my balance. Um, to meditate, to have this time with my children, to have the weekend for my team, you know. So I didn't worry about it. And on Monday, before I even woke up, dude, my phone started ringing and it woke me up, and it was my manager, and one thing and another, but like I got my job back, So I am thankful, I'm grateful for my spirit team and for my managers, for both of them, for coming through. And then, I was having trouble with my appointments. Um, but for some reason, it was due to the insurance, and then somehow the insurance came through for only one appointment, and I went to that appointment. It was my CT, right? So when I went to the CT, I had all this experience. The people were lovely. They were very kind. It's funny when they treat you kind, but like you still feel, some type of energy, which I'm not judging for, because I mean, at least they were professional, like let's leave it at that. And it wasn't everybody, it was just one in particular, or two in particular, maybe even three-ish. But the other one, it was just, I don't know. I'm not gonna go into 0303. So I'm not gonna go into detail with that, but I'm just thankful that, I had that experience. I went through it. I trusted my team. I had zero fear. I went in it trying to analyze what it's supposed to teach me. I went in it trying to experience the whole human experience of this issue, of this problem, of this situation, because I told myself, whenever I alchemize this energy, because this energy is not mine, this timeline does not belong to me, like, I need to have very vividly all of these emotions, all of these feelings, all of these places, all these scenarios, all the way the people treated me. It's kind of like you showing them a reflection of what they showed you. 0404. And it's crazy. It's crazy because it's not like you want to do it out of vengeance or anything, because I do choose to alchemize in a way where I can benefit 422, where I can benefit from these negative energies instead of returning them. I learned that instead of returning it sometimes, that I could use it for my benefit, to keep building my empire, to keep escalating, to keep moving forward. However, I do realize that there is a test that I still have to do, or I still have to pass, because I'm not only am I going back to the same situation or place that I already got out of, they that I already grew out of, but I am also going back to an environment that is very toxic for me. 0505, an environment that is constantly challenging my healing, an environment that is not well suited for me or my mental health. So I know in that part, I should not be going back. um my ego tells me they're not going to push me out. My logic is telling me my health is more important. If my health is already deteriorating, then maybe I should take it as a sign and do better and remove myself from this situation, which I do plan on doing. But that's the same reason, because I don't want to go out to look for a good job, 555, and then leave this job in like a month and a half, because like I said, the plan is to travel with my children, and there is nothing more important in this world to me than my children, because they have been my true ride or die. They have been the only family I have. They have been my everything, my support. Like, we grew up together, like we're making memories together. Like, my children are my everything. So they come first and they come last. Therefore, like, a job is not important, but I'm not going to be responsible and get a good ass job where, I'm getting good money, I'm getting the peace of mind, I'm getting, like, not overworked, or underappreciated or unappreciated, or not really valued as a person. As an employee, yes, but like as a person, because I get it. People are sharks. I get it. But like, learn how to mold people. Like, learn how to mold. It's just frustrating to me. It's frustrating to me because I have that balance. I could balance myself out between business and pleasure, but I cannot put business before my kids. They are my business and they are the pleasure. They are the exact balance of me and of what needs to be taken care of. As long as my kids are taken care of, the world can go to shit. Like, I don't care. So I need to also be responsible that I'm setting a good example for them. And all of this kind of gets tied up because I didn't want to tell them about, what I was going through. I did tell them about, like, me quitting my job. I told them about my breakup. I told them about, you know, why I was in that depressed mode and how I pulled myself out of it. I mean, they watch me, dude. 0808. They watch me. They're the only ones that watch me behind the scenes. All of the chaos, all the confusion, all the breakdowns. Like, they are the only ones there, and I feel bad, and I'm trying to do the best that I can to keep guiding them the right way. But all this magic and all of these situations that are keeping me out of balance are really testing that for me. They're really testing that for me, but I also know with all of these curses that I'm breaking, I'm getting my blessings and I'm getting my justice, which, I'm not in a rush to get. I am just enjoying the process, a tourist being a tourist, enjoying the misery, the slow and painful misery. Enjoying it because I know that when I alchemize it, when I send it back, like, they're not as strong as I am. They don't enjoy pain like I do. They weren't raised in the same hell like I was. It's kind of like I remember my voices telling me, um, the narcissist meets Lucifer's daughter, and then my dad came to mind. Every time I think of like the devil or the demons or anything like that, my dad comes to mind. And I don't take that as a bad thing. I know a lot of people might be like, how can you say that, But like, I am balanced. I am good and I am bad. Therefore, like, I see the balance within me and there's people coming. So that's how I end it. And I hope this helps anybody out there. Stay woke, y'all.